Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
Those warnings actually were dropped for the U.S. Virgin Islands and for Puerto Rico, but now we're going to shift our attention and show you where Fred is headed next. And in case you missed it, yes, this became a tropical storm overnight last night. And here's the 5 o'clock advisory. Winds at 40 miles per hour. You can see a lot of the convection or thunderstorm activity is south of Puerto Rico, south of the DR. In fact, the location of the center of circulation is 115 miles to the southeast of Santo Domingo. So let's look at, first of all, what we have in place right now, those watches and warnings where we do have alerts that are up here for the Turks and Caicos, the Southeast Bahamas. It's a tropical storm watch. The DR, obviously here, watching impending weather going downhill today with a tropical storm warning in effect for you. And that's where we're watching for the heaviest of rain for today. And the concern for perhaps flash flooding, perhaps even mudslides as well. But I think really just the rainfall itself, that will be your biggest risk. Then we take a look beyond that. North coast of Cuba, Friday, Saturday morning, we're keeping an eye here on South Florida, the Florida Keys. And then Sunday into Monday, we've got to watch what's happening here just off the west coast of Florida and then south of the Panhandle as well. So a lot's going to have to still evolve and change to get to this point. What is the strength? Right now, we're looking at a storm that will be increasing in the forecast, as you can see, but still a tropical storm status. But we know once you get into the Gulf of Mexico here, if conditions are right, then there's always that possibility for strengthening. The thing that's been working against development so far has really been the dry air. That's been one of the biggest factors here impeding development. And there's a lot of dry air chasing it. That's all that Saharan dust right there. But we've, just in the short term, even without that, we've been dealing with some dry air getting into the circulation. There'll be some shear we have to deal with. There is a big trough that sort of extends in this zone right up here. So that will be another factor in perhaps preventing here intense development with Fred as it approaches the southeast Florida coast. But, we know, again, in the tropics, you got to watch day to day. Things change very quickly here in the environment. So the modeling really shows rainfall here as one of the biggest impacts that we are pretty much guaranteed to see exactly where. That's still TBD. But looking at the Euro model, we see heavy rain right up here, Florida, from Miami and all of southeast Florida, right up into Tampa and that Big Bend area, Cedar Key, Spring Hill. We get into it. Even more rain from the GFS and actually spreading that all across South Florida as well. So models are still different, as you would expect, this many days out, but certainly something that we will continue to monitor here. Alex.
For the day.
All right. Well, we've got a lot of heat, so you got to plan for that. Let's take you out to the northwest where temperatures are building yet again. We've got a heat wave coming on here. And we're going to look at Medford in Oregon. 107 today. The sun is going to be out. It's going to be blazing. It will be hot. And so definitely dressing in, lightweight clothing, light colors, lighter than this even here today, especially if you have to be outside. Seek shade. I mean, bring an umbrella, not because it's going to rain, but because you are going to... Let's go to Green Bay, Wisconsin, where it's not going to be as hot. Temps will be in the mid-80s, but we do have the chance of showers and storms. Some of them could be strong or severe, and here's where you will want an umbrella because we have rain in the forecast, or maybe even just a jacket with a hood, Alex. With storms, there could be some strong winds. Yeah, temps going up today. The fact starting off warm this morning. We're in the mid to upper 70s. 76 in Burlington. That's really warm for us here at that time of day. Buffalo, 78 degrees, and storms are rolling in. We've had one thunderstorm in Buffalo, but that line of storms back across near Dunkirk, New York, that is definitely packing a punch with some strong damaging winds potential there. Pittsburgh, we've had thunderstorms in the area, especially south and west of town. If you live in those burbs, you're seeing the lightning and hearing the thunder this morning. And then today, it's all about the temperatures going up and the feels like. So it's going to feel like 91 in Pittsburgh and 92 in Buffalo. But look at the I-95 corridor and all the big metros. Boston, New York City, D.C., 108 is how hot it is going to feel this afternoon. And really for multiple hours. So the morning is going to be the best time. Even though it is warm out there, it's going to be the best time actually to do anything outside. Temps go up into the afternoon, 98 degrees actual temp tomorrow into D.C. And then that feels like here, maybe even at dangerous levels, continues well even beyond the dinner hour. So you're watching that concern. Rainfall, well, western Pennsylvania, western New York, a couple of rounds of storms coming our way, and that does add up. Alex.